So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here. Lovely bit of skill. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Dimitrievski is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
Well, Peter, he's just a sensational shot stopper, and when the chips are down, sometimes he can make all the difference. After all, preventing a goal at one end can be just as valuable as scoring one at the other, and that makes this guy worth his weight in gold.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Mendes. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Sergio Gomez. And it's Barrenechea. And it's Gomez. Aramburu. It's Carlos Soler. Out towards the flank.
Hello mọi người.
Oh, such a clever touch. He's in a good... He's had a shot! And he's done it! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that...
Bullish header! Harmlessly behind. Sergio Gomez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now this could be a chance. Oyarzabal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Aramburu gets across to intercept that. Opts for safety. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Griezmann. Barrenechea. And it's Mendes. Bellingham. And this is Lewandowski. And this is Griezmann.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Zubeldia getting this one clear. Mikel Oyarzabal has found the net here, of course. Now it's Gonzalo Guedes. Stood up well to him there. Gonzalo Guedes had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And the through ball. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bellingham. Gently done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Griezmann. And that has been cleared.
Sao nhìn màn rộng thế bạn?
And the ball's come loose here. Delivers with wit. It's a mighty effort.
Cải sao vậy idol?
And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Chouameni. And it's Camavinga. Looking for options for movement. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oyarzabal knocks it into space. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that was asking just too much of him.
A.com.lion 162 bạn vào kênh YouTube của mình có HD nhé.
Alexander-Arnold looking to hit the byline here. They've won a corner.
Hello mọi người.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Mendes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Gomez with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Bellingham. And it's Camavinga. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
And here's Bellingham.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution in progress.
Carlos Soler. Mendes, who's set up one goal so far. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Aramburu. Mendes. And Aramburu. Not the most accurate pass. Gavi. He's looking wide. Camavinga. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Camavinga is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Aramburu. And he's forced to go back. Chaleta Shah, over to the left, and it's Zakarian. Now, can they get him away? Oh, nice touch. Carlos Soler. Shifted it to the flank. Now it's Zakarian. Oh, sweet feet. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 22, Bellingham. Number 9, Gabby.
Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Chance! Really well taken goal. And surely that does it. Perfect time. Decisive strike. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting in. Up he goes! He's got it all! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Hazard has got himself a free kick. Can he get it through? Lewandowski, and the shot! It's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
There'll be 5 minutes added
Yeah, the
time.
touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
And now he has two. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be back.
Oh, what a climb! Decent enough try.
Zaharian is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And it's Camavinga. Looking to play him in. Great ball, and he's in here. Gets his head on it! And that will be it. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters. who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here.
A.com.lion.lion.lion.162 phải đổi server.
Well, that is commitment to the cause.
Máy tính thì lên Xbox tải về.
Big header! Well, now it's come back out to him. And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Tchouaméni, Gavi. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Played out to the right. Looking for options for movement. Real chance! Sticks it away! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination.
He's tried one! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a searching pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Camavinga. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's a sharp pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. That has not gone well. And it's Griezmann. He can run onto that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Granada deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. And that's gone loose. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Aim forwards. Gavi. Half an hour played now.
You have to expect that from everyone there.
Granada disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Opts for safety. Koundé. Bellingham. Now it's Camavinga. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Camavinga. It's Bellingham. Tchouaméni given the lift of his goal. Can he stop it going out? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And it's Bellingham. Gavi. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. He's had it taken off him. Camavinga. And here's Lewandowski. Lovely bit of skill. He's having a shot! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Can he get it through? Moved on forwards. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And we've reached half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Cross. He's having a go! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Does well to stand firm and defend it. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the counter is on. Jimenez. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. He's going for goal! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Knocks it out wide. 60 minutes played. Griezmann knocks it into space. Shifted upfield.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And it's Griezmann. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Sola. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Christensen promptly onto that, and that is that. And here's Lewandowski, and here's Griezmann. He was under real pressure there. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Nicely spread. Cleared without hesitation. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And it's Tchouaméni. This is Jimenez. Gavi. Strokes it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Tries a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Up he goes! He will be livid with himself. Oh, that's delightful. Great vision.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's level again! What a match we have!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Oh, the deftness of touch, received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Granada finding their passes. And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Tchouaméni claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
A rather flat performance for me when we expected something a lot stronger. I think they thought the win would just come to them, and it didn't.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Quẩy game cuốn vậy.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And as you can see, we've already started here. Now that looks a decent ball. Pablo Barrios. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Alvarez with the short one. Backward it goes. Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Griezmann. Good pressure, determined, intense. Alexander-Arnold. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Julian Alvarez, Peter, is a player who I think is very intelligent with his movement. Often he plays in the number 10 position. He just drops that little bit deeper to suck defenders out of position. And once he's done that, then he's capable of creative force in getting other people in behind. So there's an unselfishness to his game. And when he gets in front of goal, he can be deadly too.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Alexander-Arnold. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Tchouaméni. No goals as yet. And it's Gavi. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Koke. Camavinga. Koundé. Now it's Lewandowski, and it's Camavinga. Tries to play it through. Great work on the overlap. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And he's only too happy to take that back. Can he finish?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And here's Lewandowski, heading backwards.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Camavinga. Koundé. Christensen. Tchouaméni. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Here's Griezmann. Tchouaméni. And it's Camavinga. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing.
Lewandowski really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Griezmann, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lenglet. Llorente. Barrios. Koke. Here's Llorente. And it's Griezmann. Koke. Played out to the right. It'll be a throw-in. Gavi engages and forces him off the ball. Well, there's a probing ball. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Barrios. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think they can be very happy with the flow of the game so far. They're moving the ball around very nicely. They're creating opportunities too. They must need to find a way to add that touch of quality in front of goal, that extra clinical edge.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Lenglet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Griezmann. Always onto this. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside here.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Out to the right. Simeone. Koke. Knocks it out wide. Now it's Llorente. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number
Time then for the
21,
first substitution of the game.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Oh, super ball! Simeone! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. And still, we await the first breakthrough. The normal. And it's Llorente. Koke. Nicely aimed pass. Tries to pass it through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Gavi. Over to the left. Played into the middle. And that should get the job done. It's gone for a throw-in. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. The normal. Koke. Simeone. Alvarez. Goes down, but nothing given. And this is Lewandowski. This looks promising. And he's intervened well there. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Griezmann. Pressure coming in from all directions. Gonzalez.
substitution on the field. Number 9.
We have got changes here
Gavi.
from both sides, in
Coming
fact.
on to replace him is number 11, Federico Valverde. Substitution in progress.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Gonzalez. Alvarez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, such a clever touch. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Gallagher. Pablo Barrios. And the return pass. Played out wide. Back into the middle. And it's lofted through here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Coming on the field
Well, for me,
is
this was the obvious
number
substitution.
19.
He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Azar. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Played into space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Looking to play him in. Well, that's well seen too. And this is Lewandowski. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. He is through here. That is great defending, so alert.
minutes has been indicated.
Barrios. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. And Simeone. Passes short and sharp. That's a super give and go. And that is as far as it goes. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time for our special lottery.
Sáng
Please
ranh
grab the
gì không
tickets you
anh?
were given when you were walking through the gates.
Làm trận ranh đây anh.
Đá ranh hả? Chuẩn bị nghỉ rồi. Rảnh có mấy phút.
Này chơi sớm về anh.
Mười giờ nghỉ. Thử cho 10 like xem.
Anh có cài link app không?
Link up để hiệp 2.
Sao em đá không đâu vào đâu?
Phải luyện thôi. Gomez. Lại đội hình à?
DS nhìn lạ phết.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go.
Ông này
any
là hay
minute
đấy.
now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key? Goes for goal! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Adams. Now Costa Curta. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Rodri. That's Rijkaard. Conte. Now Costa Curta. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Knocks it out wide. Rodri. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. And it's Bellingham. Cafu picks it up out wide. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Rijkaard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Raul. Played out wide. Looking to go deep. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
First quarter of an hour gone. Bellingham.
Chết.
Picked out brilliantly. Look at the space here. Now this could be a chance. Oh,
Yes.
shooting chance!
Lo đi.
Goal, the Netherlands! And it's the Netherlands who take the lead.
Sai lầm quả đó.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Batistuta demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here. And while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Van Nistelrooy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's a promising position. And it's Conte. It's a good spell of possession, this. The Netherlands look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
He's in plenty of space here. De Bruyne, played in.
Well played and well cleared.
Rijkaard. Looking for the run. So much time and space here. That's good play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rijkaard. Rodri. Cafu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. And here's Mbappe. Showing great feet there. Rijkaard. Raul. And Alexander-Arnold. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cleared without complication. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Ruben Neves. Tries a shot! Kante getting this one clear. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs. Substitution.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. He's picked his way through. He's found some space.
Nó truyền thằng đó ra.
Looking for options for move. Chance for a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Gabriel. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
Tonali. Now Costa Curta. Cafu. Adams. Cafu. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Tonali. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chuyển thế thì thua rồi.
Pass is intercepted. He's on it. Can he get away? Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Tonali. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. And now the breakaway. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has
Ôi
arrived to
giời
start taking risks. They
ơi.
may well be happy just to level this.
Tonali. Now Costa Curta. Cafu. And it's Conte. Cafu. Bellingham looking to run onto it. That is lovely. Some really good ball movement. De Bruyne. And it's Alexander-Arnold. That's Ruben Neves. Just about up to 75 minutes. Ruben Neves. Now it's De Bruyne. Strong running down that left flank. Shot could be on. And he was alert to it.
Dạ. Ai.
Calafiori gets rid without sophistication. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Big chance!
Trời.
And that could come back to
Thế
haunt
mà
them.
ông ra
The
ngoài nữa.
reaction from his teammates says it all, Peter. They simply expected better.
Cay thật.
Raul. Number 10, De Bruyne. Coming on the field, number 9, Messi. Number 47, Phil Foden.
Đá với cái thằng này phải chơi quick counter.
But there's going to be another change here. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. And it's Tonali. Van Dijk does well to get it back.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Rice. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Costa Curta.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Rice. That's really well manoeuvred.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Conte. Ambitious ball here. Well read. And the danger is averted. Nice looking ball. Dink through.
Đồ.
That should get the job done. And that's it. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour.
Chọt được cái chân nhỉ.
Effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Fellow attendees, this is a
But after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
That's a fairly demoralising loss. They hardly threatened and missed.
Tải đồ họa xuống không được anh ạ.
Thua cái thằng này nữa, bực quá nhỉ. Nó xếp đội hình kiểu biết gì không?
Qua HE tải quài mà nó có không được.
Tải phải có theo hướng dẫn 100% thì mới tải được. Chứ còn làm sai là thôi. Thằng quỷ này
Replay bro.
nó chơi
có
cái đội
video
hình
đó
này là
hòng e vào coi.
thằng này chơi cái đội hình kiểu khắc chế 532 đấy. Anh có video ở trong kênh YouTube ấy. Ấn vào profile vô cái đường link YouTube.
của E-Mobiker.
Mobile thì chịu rồi.
Mạng thì vẫn mạnh bình thường mà đồ họa cứ tải không được.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The action has already started. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
He's away! David De Gea gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Now, can they get him away? Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him
Đừng có
to
phất
oblige
lên.
so early.
Truly superb.
Phất lên là khi
A
nào
goal
mất bóng
of
hết.
such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than just the goalkeeper to beat. Mbappe! Goal! 2-0, and in next to no time. The movement so precise, the
Thấy
finish
anh đá phải,
sumptuous.
bật máy
Yeah,
lên
when you're
chơi.
hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Has a look and plays it forward. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts. De Bruyne. And the pass is intercepted.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. Van Nistelrooy. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early
Làm
ball,
trận
the
giao lưu
big
ca
one
Anh.
over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Great ball, and he's in here. And the finish! Nesta plays it forward. Pele. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pirlo, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Raul.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Mbappe going face to face with his great rival. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. De Bruyne cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Shot could be on. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Van Nistelrooy. Pele. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Knocks it out wide. Thinks about the shot. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Đã
And
đủ
they
lên.
are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's up.
Van Nistelrooy! That's a decent clearance. Messi. And it's Pirlo. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Pings it across.
Chịu.
Deftly away. There's the whistle for half-time.
Đó.
Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already,
No.
and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Live trên 2 nền tảng. Chiếm
Tàn
bằng
mát
thông
vậy
quá.
anh.
Vừa live TikTok vừa
Bình
live
tĩnh
YouTube.
lại.
Mạng không bằng
Second
nó.
half gets underway.
Nè, nó bị delay.
So, 45 minutes to turn it
Quay
round.
người chậm. Nhìn cái vạch mạng thế thôi.
Now it's Marquinhos. And it's Van Dijk. Showing good feet. Gabriel
Lát giao lưu với mấy anh em đi anh.
getting too much time on the ball here.
Xong
That is
trận
good
nghỉ rồi.
pressing.
Nói chung là đá răng là
Neves. Messi will not
phải
want to
tối ưu
lose out
mạng
here,
nè
not
chứ.
against this opponent.
Dễ oảng lắm.
Pele. Now it's Mbappe. Pele. And he's managed to get free.
Chậm hơn đối thủ
Brings up
mấy
mighty
nhịp.
effort. No mistake. Comfort, yet more comfort.
Kèm không được.
Easing away. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Múa với nó
He
này
did
mặt
so
cười.
well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Things look... De Bruyne! Oh, impressive strike. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
That ball looks a good one. Tries to get it clear.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Raul. Van Nistelrooy. Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pirlo. Nicely aimed pass. Messi. Van Dijk. Now De Bruyne. Vicious ball here. He's in plenty of space here. Chance, surely! No, that's been intercepted. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Messi tries to pass it through. Oh, sweet feet. He's having a shot!
Cambio di giocatori.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Dumfries. And it's Modric. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wriggles his way through. And it's Modric. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Foot in. McTominay. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Foden. And here's Aubameyang. McTominay. Forlan is having the time of his life here. Gets a good foot in there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. McTominay. And it's Royce. Foden.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
That's an imaginative pass. Chance for a shot! And he steered it beyond the post.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Bergkamp. Messi. Into the last 5 minutes. Played back in. Now it's Aubameyang. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. And we have our very first corner. Royce clears. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Forlan. And he welcomes it in. Dumfries.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Probing pass. And now the breakaway. Floated through. De Gea. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that...
Ai, sao không tắt được một đường truyền à? Phải tắt like kìa. Tắt bên YouTube không được. Chết.